Kim Godwin, the network president, released a public statement in response to ABC News' recent decision to suspend Watch co-host Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks. The ruling coincides with escalating debates on the influence of public people on discourse and the need of media organizations to promote productive dialogue. Despite Goldberg's apologized for her comments, there are differing views on the matter. The suspension is seen by some as a just punishment. ABC's response shows a genuine dedication to responsibility. Think about those who think it violates the freedom of expression in the media.
Comments, as I said, and
This is not good karma, you know. That's what I was thinking at the time. I'm looking. I was two tables away from Trump, and I'm looking. I'm like, man, this is too much.
It's plausible that Elon Musk's legal victory is the startling cause of Whoopi Goldberg's sudden disappearance from the public eye. What specific statement from Whoopi prompted the tech tycoon to launch a significant legal action? This is not just another Hollywood rivalry, but Musk crushed the opposition in a high-stakes legal battle that cost him an astonishing $80 million. Hold on tight, because this argument is going to blow up in your face.
I've been saying it for a while. I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways. Because, people put the leg out to trip you going down the stairs. Watch out. But it kind of seems like maybe he is the president because he got a promotion of some sort that none of us knew about. Just look at the clip.
Whoopi Goldberg has never been afraid to express her views and her enormous wisdom, but this time she overreached herself, and the consequences have been disastrous. It all began when Whoopi and the other members of the elite group of ignorant people chose to make up a wild conspiracy involving Elon Musk and Senator J.D. Vance. According to their perceptive interpretation, the two were secretly plotting to quiet Donald Trump since, of course, his opinions are the most important in the world. But Musk retorted that this was more than just gossip-fueled nonsense. He had no intention of passively allowing a number of defunct television celebrities to damage his reputation in order to increase his numbers. His lawsuit made it clear that Whoopi and her co-hosts had gone too far in their attempts to harm his image. He was not going to tolerate these baseless charges that he was a threat to democracy. Musk would never allow his reputation to be damaged by a daytime talk show without facing dire repercussions because, let's face it, he has more power and influence than the Viewpoint could ever imagine.
Blackmail me with advertising? Blackmail me with money? Go offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
Now, words matter, and mine are no exception. I regret my comments.
First, rather of taking responsibility for her careless remarks, Whoopi Goldberg frantically attempted to minimize the conflagration she caused. She frantically sought explanations, saying that she was misinterpreted because, of course, she is always the victim. Whoop made the most stupid excuse possible, accusing her cat of tripping her at home, as if that somehow explained away her nonsense, just when you thought it couldn't be any more crazy.
I've been saying it for a while.
Yes, you have.
I've been saying that I think Elon Musk believes he's president. I do.
Well, you've been calling him vice president.
I've called him vice president. I called him president because I don't know what JD is doing. I hardly ever. I don't remember the last time we even talked about JD.
You're right. He's planning the presidency when they get rid of Trump.
So you think it's Musk Vance?
Possible.
Hey, you know who? Stay away from the stairways.
Was that meant to be a joke, really? Or does she really think that people will purchase that? Her pitiful attempt to avoid responsibility, however, only served to fuel the flames. She was correctly called out for living in her own fantasy world, where she can say whatever she wants without facing any repercussions. Seeing this as unmistakable evidence that The View had no real defense for their careless defamatory accusations, Musk's legal team watched in glee. Instead of providing any credibility after being caught red-handed, Whoopi turned to a ridiculous fairy tale about a clumsy cat.
Goldberg is very smart. Sorry, we've criticized her in different contexts before, and she just, maybe smart is not the right word. She is not knowledgeable about the things that she argues about. I am suspending Whoopi Goldberg for 2 weeks for her wrong and hurtful comments. While Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time to reflect and learn about—
As soon as Whoopi Goldberg believed she could overlook this disaster, chaos quickly broke out. With the shocking announcement that federal agents had been brought in to investigate the mess she had created, what had begun as a misconstrued joke quickly turned into a serious issue. Then, it was disturbing to hear that officials had launched an investigation to determine whether Whoopi's irresponsible comments were a serious legal or security risk. The fact that law enforcement was involved showed that her remarks were more than just careless remarks. Seeing the ideal opportunity, they had sparked justifiable concerns that went far beyond simple slander.
Over a week since Elon Musk took over Twitter, and the place it's a mess. He's already called back some of the workforce he fired a few days ago. He's putting his $8 charge for blue check verification on hold. First it was going to be $20, now it's going to be $8. He also suspended Kathy Griffin for impersonating him on a parody account, which has started a free Kathy hashtag to trend. I mean, I'm getting off. I'm getting off today because I just feel like, you know, it's so messy, and I'm tired of now having had certain kinds of attitudes blocked, and now they're back on. And I'm going to get out, and if it settles down and I feel more comfortable, maybe I'll come back. But as of tonight—
Team jumped on the issue right away, claiming that this was not just another celebrity gaffe, but rather unequivocal evidence that the public's perception had shifted from one of negligence to blatant dangerous deceit. When the criticism became out of control, the talk program stopped disseminating garbage and started spreading outright lies, which had dire repercussions. Whoopi's future at The View vanished in front of her eyes as pressure increased from all directions, rendering her position untenable.
It's been a little over a week since Elon Musk took over Twitter, and the place it's a mess. He's already called back some of the workforce he fired a few days ago. He's putting his $8 charge for blue check verification on hold. First it was going to be $20, now it's going to be $8. He also suspended Kathy Griffin for impersonating him on a parody account, which has started a free Kathy hashtag to trend. I mean, I'm getting off. I'm getting off today because I just feel like, you know, it's so messy, and I'm tired of now having had certain kinds of attitudes blocked, and now they're back on. And I'm going to get out, and if it settles down and I feel more comfortable, maybe I'll come back. But as of—
Then the unimaginable occurred. Was she dismissed for this SC, or was there another, more sinister reason for her death, even though the media formally reported her departure from the show? Because of her sudden departure and the secrecy surrounding it, there is now additional conjecture regarding what actually transpired behind closed doors. This debate is far from ended, no question about that.